What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. Now, September is packed with ton of shows. Whether you talk about there's new shows coming, there's returning shows. There's so many shows. I was gonna do my top 10 anticipated shows of September period, but you know what? There's so many shows coming in September. I had to make a separate list. I'm gonna do for this list. I'm gonna do my top 10 anticipated returning shows in September, and then I'm gonna make another video of my top 10 you know new shows of September. So, all right. With that being said, here are my top 10 anticipated returning shows of September. Coming in at number will be Lethal Weapon season 3. Of course, season 3 is pretty much in controversy right now because of the whole Clayton Crawford being fired situation, and of course, Sean William Scott pretty much replaced Clayton Crawford. I'm still looking forward for season 3. I know lots of people most likely on boycott, but you know what? I'm still interested. I mean, I still like the promo for it, and I gotta say the promo looked pretty decent. Sean William Scott always has good chemistry with people. I'm glad to see Damon Wayans at least back. So yeah, I can't wait to check out season 3 of Lethal Weapon, and hopefully, people will change their mind and watch the show and actually, enjoy the new season. And yeah, definitely looking forward for this. Coming in at number 9 is 911, which is the drama show that's on Fox about 911 operators and police departments. And the show was amazing. I really dug the first season of 911, and I think it's also created by Ryan Murphy, who also creates American Horror Story and Glee. Of course, you could tell this is a Ryan Murphy show because it has his frequently collaborators like Connie Brin, although she's not returning for the next season. And also Angela Bassett is on the show. And next season, Jennifer Love Hewitt is actually going to appear. So, nice to see Jennifer Love Hewitt back on screen. If you still haven't seen 911, give it a go. If you have time, you maybe binge or whatever. I believe all episodes are still on Fox On Demand, or definitely give 911 a go. It's really fantastic, and it's pretty intense at times too. At number 8 will be The Good Doctor, which of course stars Freddie Highmore as a doctor who also has autism. This show is wonderful. I mean, to me, it is the best medical show I've seen since ER. That's how good the show is. Because to be honest, I'm not all that thrilled with most medical shows. I'm not really into Grey's Anatomy. House was cool, and I'm also not really into that resident show that's on Fox. But The Good Doctor is wonderful. The fact that Freddie Highmore didn't even get an Emmy nomination for this is beyond me. Even critics who didn't like the show would even agree that Freddie Highmore is fantastic in this. He seriously gives such a good performance. Of course, before this, he was coming off of Bates Motel, which is a little different role. But Good Doctor is really I've known Freddie Highmore on when he was in Charlie and Chocolate Factory and Find Neverland. This kid grew up a lot, you know, and he's really giving even better performances now than he ever did when he was a kid. And yeah, I definitely can't wait to see where they're going to go with season 2. At number 7 is actually another show about someone having autism, and that will be Atypical. Now, last season left off with such a cliffhanger, and I really want to see how that cliffhanger goes. I mean, this show is really wonderful. It's also really relatable. Most people probably relate to the characters on the show. The kid who plays the lead, I think the actor's name is Kurt Gilchrist. I think his name is. He's wonderful as the lead. You got Michael Rappaport, who gives probably one of his better performances I've ever seen. The guy shows that he could do more than just comedy and whatnot, because he's really wonderful on the show. Also, you got Jennifer Jason Leigh in this. Such an amazing show. Like, it's probably one of my favorite modern Netflix shows. Like, I'll probably do a top 10 best Netflix shows down the line, and this might have a shot at ending up in that top 10 because it's wonderful. If no one's still haven't seen Atypical, do yourself a favor and watch it. All right, now at number 6 will be Empire. Now, I was going to choose between either this or maybe Star, but I'm probably going to choose Empire in my list because like Atypical, last season of Empire also left off with such a cliffhanger. I don't want to spoil what the cliffhanger was, but if you saw the last season of Empire, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. I really get a kick out of Empire. I mean, it's like not the greatest show ever or whatever or whatnot, but it's really darn good. I mean, it has some darn good music. Taraji P. Henson is incredible on the show. Terrence Howard is amazing. I really like Brashear. Forgot his last name. Brashear Y something. Crap. What's his name? Brashear. God damn. I know it's Brashear. I can't remember it. I like this actor. I like him on Empire Show. I can't remember his name. Oh boy. I know his name. It just freezing. Oh, Brashear Y Gray. Why did it freeze on his name? Anyway, like he's really good as Hakeem. Troy Byers is also good in this. Jesse Smollett. This has some really darn good performances, and definitely can't wait to see what happens with the next season. I think they're on season 4, I believe, or maybe 5. To be honest, I always have a habit of losing track at what seasons they're on. But anyway, now at number 5 will be Last Man Standing. Now, of course, this was a show that was on ABC that ABC canceled, and now Fox recently picked it up. It's that really funny Tim Allen starring sitcom. It's a hysterical show. I mean, I'm so glad Fox decided to pick up Last Man Standing. I think ABC made a mistake at canceling the show. It's completely wonderful. It's so funny. Tim Allen, amazing. I mean, it's cool to see him back on TV. I mean, of course, he's best known for Home Improvement, but seeing him back on TV with Last Man Standing is just awesome. Also, they also recast 2 of the cast members. I think they recast the daughter Mandy, and they also recast the grandson Boyd. Can't remember the actors who cast as well, but I'm sure they'll do good as their roles. I'm also happy that Christoph Sanders is returning. Like this guy, Christoph Sanders as Kyle. You know what? If you would have gave me a Last Man Standing spinoff with just Kyle himself, like just by himself and whatever, I'll even be more down for that than another season of a Last Man Standing. Like Kyle, on Last Man Standing is such a scene still. Like that, he's pretty dumb at times, but he really but like the stuff that he's always says is hysterical. And I'm also glad Hector Lozano is returning. I mean, come on, never leave out Hector Lozano. He's awesome. But yeah, can't wait for Last Man Standing. I hope it does well on Fox, and then Fox doesn't cancel it because this is a really good show. Now at number 4 is another comedy, and that will be The Goldbergs. This is seriously one of my favorite comedies on TV right now. I mean, this really tackles the 80s so darn well. I mean, Wendy McCovey is amazing as Beverly Goldberg. Jeff Garland, almost said Gobo for some reason, is amazing as Murray. I love Troy Jeto, I think his last name is. He's amazing in this as Barry. Haley. I can't remember her last name. But the girl who plays Erica, she's really good on the show. Sean Gilmore, who plays like Adam Goldberg, is amazing. Yeah, this is seriously one of the best shows on ABC. I could have gone with other ABC sitcoms. I could have gone with like Modern Family. Although I admit Modern Family is kind of losing its steam a little bit. I mean, Modern Family used to have been great, but I don't know. It's like the steam. I won't be surprised if Modern Family ends up pretty much kind of like Big Bang Theory on CBS. I won't be surprised if Modern Family ends up ending pretty soon. Either this season or next season. I have a suspicious feeling about that. Anyway, back to the Goldbergs. I also love the references, like 80s references they use. I mean, one of the episodes of last season, they had Rick Moranis back as his role from Spaceballs. That was incredible. I mean, if you haven't seen, like, you don't even have to watch the show Goldbergs. Just maybe, it'll probably be on YouTube or whatever. Just, YouTube, Rick Moranis, Goldbergs. I think you'll be able to find that. They also had, like, other nice 80s references. Like, they had, I think it was an episode where they were, like, making Indiana Jones, I believe, and there was like, I think they had like Dancing references. There's so many awesome references in this. It's so hard to keep track of all of them. I also love the Breakfast Club, the Breakfast Club spoof they did on the Goldbergs. You know, Goldbergs and Stranger Things are two shows that I think really captures the '80s perfectly. I mean, I was born in '92, so I don't really know how the '80s was or whatever. But I mean, these shows make me just want to like grab a DeLorean and head back to time to the '80s because the '80s looked like a wonderful time. All right. Now at number 3 will be Family Guy. I mean, yeah, Family Guy is seriously one of my favorite anime shows out there. Let me remember what season they're on. You got so many seasons; it's really hard to keep track of what seasons they have or not. Season 17. Wow, sweet. But anyway, I'm really digging lots of people always like talk crap saying that Family Guy is losing its buzz and whatever, but I still find Family Guy to be pretty hilarious. I can't wait to see what they do this season. I mean, I saw like a couple of the previews for the net for season 7 of Family Guy when they like showed the previews during Comic Con and all. I didn't see it at Comic Con, but I guess they released the previews online and all. But I mean, looks like in this, they're gonna be like poking fun at Donald Trump this season. I heard they're also gonna like honor Adam West by renaming James Woods High Adam West High. I really love that. I'm still curious on what they're gonna do with Carrie Fisher's Angela character. That I'm really curious about. And I'm curious on to see who's gonna be the new mayor because since Adam West, God rest his soul, sadly passed away. I'm curious to see who's going to be the mayor next. And also, there's supposed to be an episode where Quagmire gets accused of sexual misconduct. Because I mean, now Quagmire is pretty much in the Me Too era. So yeah, you see where I'm coming from with that one. But yeah, I can't wait to see what Family Guy has in store for us next. Now at number 2 is South Park. I mean, South Park is the show's been on the air for a while. I mean, it's been on the air like before, like longer than Family Guy because it premiered like I think 4 years before Family Guy premiered. So it's been on the air like longer. Let me see what season they're on. All right, they're on season 22. I mean, I can't wait to see what goes on with South Park this season. I mean, with everything in the headlines now, I'm really curious on to see what they're going with this season. Of course, now because of Donald Trump as president, now we got like Mr. Garrison is pretty much Donald Trump because I don't know why they're not using the actual Trump in for the new season of South Park. But hey, I mean it's pretty cool seeing Mr. Garrison pretty much being Trump. I mean last season was really darn cool. So I can't wait to see what this season has in store. Also, I mean Trey Park and Matt Stone, these guys are geniuses. I mean, unlike Family Guy, South Park is a show where they like film. Not like they don't really take long to film South Park. Though I think they film it like in a week or whatever. To be honest, I always get confused how that works, whatever. But I think they like film it. I think like a week or something. Because because that episode where Obama became president premiered, I think like a week. I think a week after Obama actually got like reelected, and the one where like Trump got elected. Well, Mr. Garrison, I should say, the one where Mr. Garrison got elected premiered the day after Trump got elected. So I don't know how they really do that. To be honest with you, I mean, I don't. I guess it's an animated show. I don't think it takes that long to film, but anyway, back to South Park. I just can't wait to see what they have in store. I mean, South Park is seriously one of the funniest shows on TV. All right, now at number 1 will be Shameless, which is of course coming into its 9th season. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with this season. I mean, especially with the news earlier I talked about earlier about Emmy Rossum pretty much leaving the show. I wonder how they're gonna like depart her. I hope they don't kill her off or whatever. Like I hope they don't pull like a Kevin Can Wait and just kill the character off. I hope she like leaves with a bang, other than like getting killed off. You know. And I guess pretty much Frank Gallagher is now going to be the main character throughout the whole show. I admit it's still like disappointing. Emmy Rossum, she was pretty much the heart of the show. I mean, she was incredible. I still wish Justin Chatwin would return as Jimmy, but I don't think that without Fiona, I highly doubt that will ever happen now. Unless, I mean, yeah, it's just gonna be sad to see her go. And I mean, I'm so glad some of the other cast members are still there. I mean, you got like Jeremy Allen White returning as Lip. Lip is always awesome. I mean, I guess you got Cameron Monaghan still returning as Ian. Emma Kenny is, of course, returning as Debbie. She's also in On the Connor, so I wonder if she's going to continue to do 2 shows at once. Or maybe I won't be surprised if she ends up leaving as well. And to be honest, I won't be surprised if it gets renewed for season 10. I won't be surprised if that ends up being the last season. I mean, if it ends after season 10, you know what? I'll be disappointed, but in a way, it'll be okay. I mean, the show lasts really a long time, so I mean, hopefully it'll last longer than 10 seasons. But if it doesn't, hey, it lasted like not many shows last like get past through 3 seasons, let alone 9. So. But yeah, I can't wait to check out Shameless. It premieres on September 9th, and I already got got a recorder right. I can't wait to see the new season of Shameless. All right, that's pretty much my anticipated returning shows of September. Let me run down the list. Number 10, Lethal Weapon. 9, 911. 8, The Good Doctor. 7, Atypical. 6. Empire. 5. Last Man Standing. 4. The Goldbergs. 3. Family Guy. 2. South Park. And number 1, Shameless. Now, there's lots I could have also added. I could have also added Iron Fist. And I'm really looking forward for the new season of Iron Fist. I could have also added like some other ABC shows. I could have added Modern Family. I think American Housewife returns to September, if I'm not mistaken, or it could be October. I think Mom also returns to September. America Vanda, I cannot wait for America Vanda. That trailer looked really awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much. Well, I mean, what returning shows are you guys looking forward to watch in September? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.